Several years ago, I went to an event on a Saturday morning with my husband, and as we arrived at the venue, there was a group of people standing outside the entrance. And as we got closer, they began clapping and cheering for us, and I wanted to hide. Didn't have anything to do with the amount of coffee I'd consumed at that hour of the day. It was simply the fact that I am an introvert, and I was a little overwhelmed with the exuberance of all these people. So as I've reflected on this, I've begun to contemplate how often we are the antithesis of this, where we feel like maybe people aren't going to respond the way we don't want to respond to things, and so we don't actually even welcome them at all, especially into God's house. Instead, we tend to go get comfortable in our pews or our seats, or find our corner of the building to stand and stake people out, rather than be front and center, welcoming people as they come in. It tells us in Romans 15:7, therefore welcome one another as Christ has welcomed you for the glory of God. As Christ welcomed us. Christ didn't say, you approach me. Christ said, I'm finding you, and I'm going to invite you to come in, to be part of my family. I want you to be with me. If we are more of the mind of Christ in matters of welcoming people, especially in matters of faith, perhaps our reach for God will go a lot further than if we just hide, hoping people will stumble into us. Something to consider this week as you maybe try new practices when you go to church. Blessings on you today.